I figured out that for some reason my camera went to ultimate 4K, which I guess is a little bit too much for the service. So, I was reading on some of the Facebook groups that were local, and some people asked about the 1/6 scale FMS Jimny. Basketball hoop behind me. Bloop. So I figured I would show off mine. Well, not really show it off, but just run through some things, because I know one of the questions asked, was it good enough to take to the rock pile? In my opinion, if you watch your lines, yes. Especially with some modifications, which is really pretty much free, nothing expensive. Yeah, definitely figured out the camera went to ultimate 4K. Why? I have no idea, but I don't remember doing that. But maybe I did. But as you can see, she started off real nice, but some of the parts are real chintzy. If you just roll it over a little bit, weird things start happening. I lost my rear view mirror. I lost my other wire. I lost both my mirrors. One's completely gone and burnt. One's just a little dimple. Other than that, I moved the spare tire to the back, and where the spare tire actually mounts, I just ran this little antenna. In the front, is that wheel loose? Nope. In the front, I chopped the bumper, as you can see, to make a little bit easier for the tires to grab. Yes, this thing's a muddy mess. I use it. Just added a couple D-rings just in case, but hopefully I'll drive around and the tires will clear out and you can see the tread pattern a little bit. It's kind of like a tractor tire. These are RC four-wheel drive tires. They work pretty darn good on this. These are D1 RC wheels, but inside here you can see that it is lifted. Spring over the axle now. It comes spring under axle. Real easy to do. I went to one leaf, might add one more if you guys can see that. So one leaf gives it pretty good flex, pretty solid. Actually no, I think I got a leaf, 2 leaves in this. But as you can see, it helps out with quite a bit of suspension flex. Tires are just big enough that they don't rub. My buddy Josh, he printed out the running boards / rock sliders. So far, they've been taking some damage, nothing too crazy. But once again, spring over in the rears, 2 leaves, kind of remodified the shock location. The front, I don't even have a shock on there right now, so it seemed to be the easiest thing. The only other thing I did was, I know it's still a little bit of a mess. I'm trying to figure out the rest of the light kit, and then I will mount the power button. But all I did was throw the V2 1080 in there and tuned it a little bit. Works good. Most of the time I run 2S. I only had a 3S charged, so it's getting right on 3S. So this is going to be a little difficult. I went ahead and bought a new tripod for this, so what I may do is just kind of nerding it up and setting it up. I don't know which way I'm probably going to go, but I'll probably go through the rock section back there that my finger just took the focus of. Maybe, ooh, got some stuff out of place back there. But I'll probably come up through here, come down, make a turn, go past the little pond here, and maybe try to go up that thing that got rutted up. That's a decent little hill. I don't know. I'll figure out the rest as I go. any questions on the truck or the course itself, you know, feel free to ask me any questions. The FMS was a little Christmas gift from my buddy Josh Murphy because they went on sale and I always wanted one. He always wanted one. So he kind of bought me one. So I returned the favor and gave him the F50 he wanted. But that's here nor there. Like I said, any questions on the course, how I did anything, feel free to ask. If the lights go down anytime soon, maybe all the lights will kick on before the stream ends, but who the heck knows. So I'm going to try to use this new tripod. Don't worry about that. That may still be a car wash. Don't worry about the rest of the mess. I'm still in the middle of doing 5 million things. What is up, my crawl? Thank you. I love this thing. It's no SCX6, but it still looks cool and it's neat. And like I said, a few people asked about, you know, how durable this rig is, and I figure since I have one, I will show it off. So here we go. This is still the stock brushed motor. I didn't change anything. It seemed to work good, so we're just going to keep using it. And I'm trying to learn how to do most of this stuff on a cell phone now because it seems to work so much better. I don't have to worry about charging GoPros and regular cameras as well. So I figure I got a new phone. It's got 4K 1080 capabilities and all that other crap. So I don't know if the legs are working good, but we have them. Yesterday my legs weren't so good. Out in the sun the last few weeks, day and night, and yeah, yesterday I sat down to eat something. I got real sick, and I think my wife's trying to poison me. That's my theory, because I wasn't feeling as bad at first, and then I ate her cooking, and then next thing you know, it wasn't good. So if she's watching this, I apologize, but I think you're trying to kill me. But like I said, I mean, with the little free mods, I did have to move the axle forward a little bit. That's real easy to do. Oh, you broke your leg, huh? Man. You have to build yourself a course in the yard if you don't already have one. Just so that you can just sit there and play. This is really good to have, especially for testing and videos like this. But yeah, like I was, woo, stupid 3S. But like I said, it's the rig itself is cool. It works really well. I think a lot has to do with the suspension mod and the tires. Ooh, never mind, I lied to you guys. Well, heal up. I don't remember where you're from, but here in Buffalo, it just got warm, and we are trying to enjoy it as much as possible because it doesn't last long here. I know most of the guys that are watching from Buffalo will tell you the same thing. You get about 3 months, and then next you know you're 9 months back in the winter. This rig is kind of big for this course, but I mean, it does pretty good. But like I said, I mean, the mods you could do to make it better are pretty much free. You just have to remember to move the front axle, because the front axle will actually, once it gets lifted, it will be off-centered in the actual wheel well. Not 100% noticeable, but if you build a lot of these things, you'll notice it quite often. Also, I think I put 12mm spacers on these wheels because it tucked it in way too much and it was unstable because when I raised it, obviously the weight of this thing went a little bit higher. So I think I'm gonna go this way here. But I mean, all in all, the rig is cool. Like, they did a great job on everything. The realism in the interior, I kind of detailed up a little bit. Probably gonna do more, but way too many projects going on at once, as well as working on this backyard to try to get it done before the middle of July. But I mean, if you pick your lines and you kind of go cautiously, I don't have any concerns of anything crazy happening. But like I said, I mean, as you can see, the rig itself is just works good. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to take it up anything too crazy. I don't even know if I want to attempt that rock section because that is pretty brutal, and I know the limitations to this truck. But maybe we'll just give it a try and help it along the way. Sorry, I had to redo the live stream as well. I had the whole description and title and everything done. And the stupid camera was in all 4K, which I think was a little bit too much for YouTube. So, as you can see, we got some skid marks from a previous day because our buddy Tom gave us some clay and we added some clay, and then when we wet it down, it kind of holds everything together and kind of changes the course as people drive through it. And this course has changed a lot in the last few Friday nights, so but as you can see, it does its job pretty good. Okay, now, oop, careful. Now let's see. We'll try. I don't know if we should try to go up that. Should we try to go up that crazy mess? Let's see here. Copy this here. All right. Oops. All right. So I'm gonna set this here like this, and we are going to try to go up. We're gonna try to go up that mess. I can't guarantee we will make it, but without destroying the truck, we'll try it. Okay. I guess so far so good. I think the stock servo's still in this as well. Oh, we made it, huh? Probably gonna have to help it down because the other side is a disaster. Watch this. So, this is a kind of a straight up and down, and I'm just thinking I'm going to help it down because I don't know if we'll try it at first and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna help it down because some of you guys may go crazy. I'm not going on crazy because I know the limitations. So what we'll try to do is we'll try to take a ride through this lumpy section here. This section, I'm not even gonna attempt it because I already know what's gonna happen. So let's see here. Okay. It's probably gonna hit there. Nope. Alright. I'm not gonna guarantee this thing's gonna make it through here. But if it does, that's awesome. You can see the tires grip really good. These are the stock RC four-wheel drive foams. And I'm hitting the windshield. So what I'm going to do is turn this wheel a little bit more that way to avoid the windshield hitting. Like I said, this is the 1/6 scale FMS Jimny. And so far, he's doing all right. And then I made a bunch of adjustments to the Gen8. And so we'll see that. Technically, you're not really supposed to come off this, but I'm going to end up putting some kind of barrier here. But for video purpose with the Jimny, I want to come back this way and see if it can come back up this hill. This one's pretty. All right. So far, so good. So far, so good. This is a pretty big drop. I'm going to move back a little bit here. Okay. I think what helps too is these RC four-wheel drive tires. They work really good on this thing. A 1080 V2 is pretty much the same as a stock 1080. So I would like to hook up the real car mode just to see how it works. But as you can see, this thing is just straight dangling. Okay. So, okay, nice and slow, works good. With these tires, really make this thing work even better, I think. I think I gotta turn the reverse down. She's pretty. So far, so good. This one gets pretty lumpy because of that drop and that drop. So let's see if I don't know which way to go with this thing. Using a regular crawler is one thing, but using this thing is completely different. So opening that bumper really worked well too. Oh yeah, she's definitely getting hung up now. Definitely getting hung up. Oop. Let's see if I can turn this wheel back out. But she's pretty flexed out. Okay, she did pretty good. As you can tell, still a little bit of rub that I got to get rid of, but let's see here. Let's see what happens coming this way. Got the pond's peeing. All right, let's see here. Maybe we'll come back down through there and we'll come over to this big old weird hill. So, there we go. I had to change this up because this became very rutted and everybody was getting stuck. So I added some stuff in here and obviously it'll change again. I know it. Like I said, if you pick your lines, you put the right wheel and tire on there and do some work to it, this thing works pretty good. Obviously it's no 6x6 or TRX4 or anything like that, but it'll do the job right. The driving style just has to change, that's all. Oh boy. And then you get scared when things like that happen, like when the window gets hit like that. I like the fact the steering wheel and everything turns too. Oh, I gotta adjust that rear. Gotta adjust that reverse. It's Jethro. He doesn't like the camera, that's why he's not staring at it. Okay. What you doing, Jethro? Watch where you're going there, buddy. There we go. Alright. Let's go back here. And we'll catch it going up this goofy hill here. This was a big chunk of concrete I found when I was digging out that tunnel over there. It was in the way. The thing weighs like 100 pounds. And it seemed to never end either when I was trying to drag it out. But like I said, she gets caught up on a few things. So your driving abilities has to be on point if you're running a smaller tire. In my opinion anyways, I don't know if anybody else has any problems. But this wheel and tire package works good on it. So like I said, it's just a different driving ability, that's all you gotta have. I don't even know if I'm gonna fit under there. I don't remember trying it. Oh, that fits. The antenna didn't want to fit. Okay, maybe we'll go back the other way here. We'll go back this way here. Then we'll come up. We'll go back the other way, come around the back wall, rock wall here, and then come back down. Like I said, I'd like to show off the Gen8 too, that I just chopped a lot off of it. But I figured since I had the Jimny with some upgrades, and some of the locals were asking questions lately about it, I would just show off my upgrades. Nothing too crazy, everything was free. I'd still like to modify some good shocks for the front. Rear seem to be working, doing their job, so all they are stock, and I just kind of resealed them and put a little bit of oil on them so they weren't just there for looks. Because pretty much they're a plastic toy shock. They're really nothing out of hand. But these things are fun, and I think They're on sale now for like $159. FMS has them for, which is actually a pretty good deal, in my opinion, anyways. Because they they are fun. The only weird part is, which they're not really big anyways in real life, but when you put them next to like a TRX4, it's pretty much same size. So a 10 scale TRX4 is the same size as a 1/16 Jimny. Sorry. So I guess what I'll do here is we'll park it in the campground here, the temporary campground anyways. But like I said, you got any questions on the backyard course, or any questions on the Jimny? I'm still in the middle of cleaning up. That is actually another obstacle temporarily until until we get that shed moved over to here somewhere, because then the campground and everything else is going back there with an actual running creek that you will drive through and up over into a bridge over a pond, and that's going to be a lot of work. So if anybody was wondering where the heck I've been lately, this is where I've been working on the house. I did get some of the stuff out of the shed so that I can get ready to start tearing it apart, moving it. So, but let's see here. We'll go right here. I don't even know if she's gonna fit under there. I never tried. We're all gonna find out right now. Here's the antenna, and the antenna, and the antenna again, and the antenna again. Okay, I wonder if it fits under here. Oh! Oh! An antenna! So, truck fit, the antenna did not. So, what I think we'll do is just park it in the campsite for now. I gotta go easy with reverse. Gotta definitely turn down the punch on that thing. Should be enough for me to get the Gen8 by. But as you can see, she works well. Like I said, it's just a different driving ability. And like I said, I will be cleaning up this engine bay, and I never really run this on 3S, but I had that on charge. But stock FMS motor. Figured while I was in here, put the new V2 1080 in there. I think, yeah, receiver, everything is still stock. Nothing really done to the servo, stock servo. It works well, but let me just unplug this. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is hopefully, right, the other battery that is in the Gen8 is charged. I figured it was a nice, quiet, comfortable night. I might as well just show off a few things. Gen8 is, I cut the back of the frame about 3/4 to an inch of frame right off, because it was out to here and it kept getting stuck. The front section of the frame, same thing, about a 1/2 inch or more. Tucked the front bumper in. It's been this dirty, I haven't really ran it yet, so I'm gonna find out if it works better on these rocks. The old creep body needs to be gone through. it's starting to pop some paint off. These liners inside are EJ's Pro Comp liners. This is who I got the truck from. It's pretty much stock electronics. Savox steering servo. The only thing I did was I had to change in the back. That is new. The portal housing. I got a little stupid and snapped it. That was my fault. Shocks are SCX-10-3 early Bronco shocks. I noticed as I've been taking it out here and there, it was definitely no flex. So it was just kind of bouncing through things. It worked well, but not as well as I needed it to in certain areas. So that's why we shortened everything and put different shocks on it to get a little bit more flex. I had absolutely no flex last time. So, but once again, any questions on this disaster of a backyard, feel free to ask. It was a pain in the rear to build, and it's still becoming a pain in the rear as I keep going. But it was fun and should be a blast once the next 30 feet are added, as well as our ghetto camper. I still have to put some windows in, some screen in. I have to finish the floor, but I wanted to make sure I had everything else done first. So we'll be putting a door handle on there. That will probably get a window, pretty much a clear window with a curtain, clear window with a curtain. Might do a frosted kind of window to represent a bathroom. There's windows on both sides, but that's here nor there. Let's see here. Turn this on. This thing's got a 2S battery in it, I think. Yes, 2S battery with 100C. So she's a little peppy. But okay. Let's see. Hoping this battery lasts. I don't want to switch a battery in between doing this video. Trying to figure out where to start. Oh, maybe we'll start at the beginning. We'll kind of do the same route, but instead of just doing that lower path there, we'll do that sketchy upper path that always changes and gets to be a disaster. So let's walk back over to the entrance here. I'm working on finishing the signs there, signs there, signs there. There will be another sign as soon as I finish the steps for the bridge and the face of the bridge. There will be a cut, and that's actually an easy path to go to, we'll call it, I don't know, part 2 of the backyard course. So let's, this thing just always works too. Now, watch it not work, because I opened my mouth. So, I haven't ran this since I shortened the bumpers or anything, so I did run it after I put the shocks on it, just to make some final adjustments, but it's going to be weird driving this compared to the Jimny, because the Jimny, you had to go real slow and bigger tires, but I have no doubt this thing will have no hard times. Maybe in the real rough wall section, but not anywhere around here. Like I said, the liners in it are EJ's Pro Comp liners. Work really, really well. I think these are his Stage 1 comp liners. I want to say, and some no-name high racks, which seem to work good on this truck. Like I said, just a little bit of bump of the throttle with this thing and it worked well. But I'm really curious how the moving of the bumpers are going to work, because they were getting pretty hung up everywhere on the rougher terrain there. Try to go. Since I put that pond in, that turn got pretty wicked. So I'll go up that way. Maybe we'll come down. Hearing the pond water next to me is making me want to pee. Just figure I'll let everybody know that now. So far, so good. But, I mean, this part was designed more for scale trucks anyways, so, you know, the folks that like to go real slow, and I want to say this right there, all that orange stuff, that's from that body. That's from, I don't know, a week ago. Even though I've been watering and everything, I think, I don't think the paint went anywhere. This paint just, every time you hit something, the paint flakes off. I'm trying to do this without full throttle, because this thing for some reason flies with full throttle. I think there was water in the tire. Okay. The truck just peed. The truck peed. The truck peed. Okay. So, now, oh, look at what we got. We got a dead bug. Look at that. Dead bug. Remember when you were a kid and you just didn't care about any bug or anything? What's this? What's this? I tried to tickle him, but he didn't like it. So, anyways, besides the bug, let's get back to the truck. Adding that clay from Tom helped out quite a bit, because as you can see, everything's still kind of staying in place. Things are getting torn up when it's wet. But this side was a mess. It's holding strong so far. Like I said, the flex is helping this thing quite a bit. I know there's not a lot of Red Cat Gen 8 lovers out there. I don't know why, but me and a few others really have nothing but good luck. My buddy Josh has good luck with them. My buddy Mike Deemer has good luck with them. I know there's a few others that had Gen 8s and never really had any issues with them. But I know a lot of it's personal preference too. This is going to be difficult, I think. Like I said, this is getting brutal over here. I'm gonna try to let the tires do their job here. baby. There you go. Now, I gotta figure out which way to go here. I think I'm gonna try to get going this way here. And in this part, you actually have to watch what you're doing. So far, so good. Now the bumpers are getting stuck as bad as they used to. And then I open my mouth. I think a new, stronger servo is in the wish list for this guy. As you can see, the trail is always changing. Ooh, this one's a tough one. So, I'm not going to be a cheater and actually pick her up. We're just going to set the camera down here somehow so you guys can watch as I screw myself a little bit more. Let's see how we can get that new camera set. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Okay. Tire just, that one tire just won't grab. And I'm stuck behind the bridge. To the wall. Need to get to that wall. Oh yeah, changing the trail some more. Okay, here we go. Woo. I don't know how people don't like Gen 8 or Red Cat. It seems to work. I don't know about where. You can see right here before on this rock, there's a lot of scratches and scrapes. This bumper used to just destroy it, and then so did the back. Same thing with over here, which we changed up because now we have a huge hole there, and there's another hole there. But let's see if we can continue on. I would like to take this path in the opposite direction, and that will really give it a good test too. Adding the new springs really helped. Definitely could use a stronger servo if this is going to be a continuous kind of, I don't want to say a comp rig, because it's kind of a, ooh, no, I didn't plan that either, just to let you guys know. Anybody else out there still run a Gen 8 Red Cat and use it for stuff like this? Now I'm kind of curious. Like nothing. Like I said, my back bumper used to get caught up on that quite a bit. And then I think the front bumper used to get caught up, and then the back bumper would get caught up because that's a pretty deep hole. And this will be a perfect. Perfect. What I think I'm going to do is go around this lower path, and then try to bump it up there, come back down, and then go around. So, let's see here. I figure I'll set this guy right here. like this, and we can I can screw this up while you guys are watching me here. There we go. Like I said, this truck works good. Okay. Now let's see if we can make it up there. If the Jimny could, I have no reason to doubt this thing. Yep. Like nothing. Let's go and bump this back up. We could try to get up here. Let's go see what the suspension's doing up front. Okay. The servo don't like it, but she's flexed pretty good, which means she'll make it the rest of the way with really no issues, I think. What the issue is all the time is this coming down here. So let's see. Nice, slid right down. Front bumper was no issue. Now we gotta go down here without flipping. A sharp turn, and it's a pretty steep drop. So far so good. Okay. I'm gonna set you guys back down. Okay, here we go. Flex is amazing, working good. Beautiful. So far, this steering trim, right. Okay. Let's try to. This got rooted up pretty good, so let's go over there and see how we screw this up here, everybody. Okay, this is a kind of a straight up rocks now getting up here, and they're both grounded, so it's from everybody going up and trying to get up here. I have faith in this thing though. Look at that. No hanging up or nothing. She worked really, really, really well. Okay. Let's see if we could put you guys right into the action here, and you guys can watch me destroy stuff. How about that? How about that? Come on, baby. Stay there. Okay. Let's hope you guys don't fall here. Okay, that. Sorry guys, trying to get you locked in. Trying to get you guys locked in here. Okay, let's try that. What? It's not really what I wanted to do, but... Oof. Oof. This got brutal. I don't think I need to gun it anymore here. I think I could just slowly cruise through now. Camera's probably gonna get hit. In your face action, look at that. What? Oh boy, we're gonna hit the camera. Let's move it. We'll go back over to here. What I think we'll do is after we come up, we'll go through this entrance and we'll try to make it up that wall. So let's see what happens. I'm just figuring out this tripod still. I had to buy something new for the camera because I'm trying to do more with the camera so I could catch, or the phone, because it seems to be always with me, not like the GoPro and stuff. So, but definitely the changes on this truck have been great. Some more drops. Bumpers aren't getting stuck anymore. The frame's not getting stuck anymore. Trying to make it up this, but I know I'm getting caught on the frame here. Pretty tight turn. Beautiful. Alright, let's see if we can bump it up this hill. Let me see if I put you guys right here. Let's see if I put you guys right here. If you guys can see me fail at getting up this. Okay, now. Okay, never mind. Now I gotta try to keep getting. I have a feeling I'm gonna fall right back down, everybody. Nope. Man, what? Just some small changes and this thing is working 100 times better than it ever did. So now I gotta get out to my buddy Josh's campsite and we're gonna have to tackle that same line we did last time. Where do you guys want to be? Right in the action? I'll put you guys right. I think I'm gonna put you guys right here. Worst case scenario is you guys get hit by a truck. You guys won't feel it though. I promise. You guys will be safe. I'm a professional. I am a professional at this. Ask anybody that knows me. I'm a professional at going slow. And just like that, we didn't get the bug. We just missed it. But I did find, we're treasure hunting too, I guess. I found a button. Anybody missing a button? Nobody's missing a button. That'll go into Lost and Found just in case anybody needs that. I should put the bug into Lost and Found too. Okay, so let's make a quick turn, I think. We'll do a quick turn, go back up, then around, then back up, and then we'll try to make it back out. Sound good? No? Okay. All right, now let's. So far, the easy mods to this thing have worked perfect, except for that. Do you guys like these lives in the backyard course? If you guys like these lives in the backyard course, let me know, and maybe we'll do more with some more cool stuff. But usually, like I said, I'll have the tow truck out just in case I get stuck. Which I have to go to Fields Hobby, and pick up my center gears so I can get rid of the stupid clicking in the axial 6x6. I've had that thing since it was new, and it's been all over the place. And I finally just got some clicking the one night, but I was in a tough spot to rescue a friend in need, so. I mean, if you guys like seeing these lives in the backyard, like I said, I'll bring out some of my other Cross RC trucks and have them for recoveries or show them off on the trails. I have a lot of weird stuff sitting upstairs waiting to be used. But now that these mods are done on this thing, I think I'll use this more often too. It'd be cool to do some kind of light on it so I can use it at night for the night runs. Maybe I'll do that turn, hit the bushes. Like I said, if anybody ever has any questions about the little off-road park back here, feel free to reach out. My lights are falling. I have another light in this tree, but you can't see it anymore because that bush kind of grew. I have to finish up some concrete work around the pond. You know, the secondary pond there. I know this spot's a little tight because you got the bridge, so you hope nothing bad happens back there, because then you're kind of got to go into slouching motion. So if you're old like me, you make noises. You do the old man grunt, and then you sit there and say, "Why did I go that way and get stuck?" But I think I'll go. I don't think I went up this way yet, so. But so far, this thing works good. I'm happy with it. Didn't take much either. So maybe a light bar on the front bumper, or a winch on the front, a light bar on the top or on the hood. And be done. And then maybe I made that tight. That turned way too tight. Definitely way too tight there. Oh yeah. So I said this is more of the scale truck area. Ooh, slow down. Okay, now I think what we'll do here is we'll go down this way. Gotta clean out that hole over there too. Kinda got filled in. Maybe we'll try to go right up, hug the wall. Try to hug the wall and take the highest point up. not too bad so far. Chopping that front bumper and frame and notching the rear frame were the best upgrades on this thing. I'm happy with them. Okay. Just in case you guys haven't seen yet, now that some of the lights are on, I got the lights on in the camper. They're out there cooking on the grill. They got the campfire going. These guys are rocking out, I'll tell you that. Usually the music's on, but copyright issues, we don't want to do that. So, but no, let me know if you guys want to see more live feeds from the backyard course, and if you guys want to see some different trucks on our Friday night or Saturday night runs. If you guys would like to see more live feeds from them too and see other people's trucks, we could do that too. And she's a little peppy sucker for being stock. Well, we didn't take the bridge yet, so what we can do is maybe we'll go toward the back wall and take the bridge up and get a video of going up the bridge, and maybe when we come down we'll loop around, come back up, and then maybe we'll try to go up that. I'll probably have to set the camera down for that one. I was hoping all the lights would be on by now, but oh, I didn't try to go up that yet either. Maybe that's what we'll try to do real quick. I'm probably gonna need all hands on deck, so you guys are gonna have to just kind of off here. You could see that right there and right there have been rutted up pretty good of others trying to get up it. So I'm just gonna set a bump in the throttle like crazy. I'm just gonna try to see if she'll walk right up there. Come on, baby, don't fail me. Oh, perfect. Told you, man, this thing is... It's just a Gen 8 too. It works really good. Alright, let's get back on the other side, see what's going on here. Alright, now this is a pretty good drop, and I don't know how good the drag brake is. Not bad. I have to dig that out too. That's gonna fill with dirt again. Okay, going up. This is a bouncy bridge too. Kind of messed up spots. Right there, it gets a little shaky. Which way should we go when we get down? Ooh, my lights are going crazy. Okay. Maybe we'll go up this. We'll go straight across here. We had to run lights all the way around this because my buddy Mike, he kept falling off. One night in a row, he had two trucks. One was his beautiful Gen 8, and I think the other was his blue Toyota Tacoma. So I figured I'd line the whole thing with lights for him. Seems like some of the lights are trying to kick on. Okay, now we're going to come down here. That one's getting a little bouncy too. Might have to reinforce that one too soon. And we'll come back through here and let's see if she can, we'll go back through here. The flex is working great. The flex is working perfect. Now the moment of truth is going to be going up this thing here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set you guys up and you guys can watch me fail. Okay? And just to let you guys know, we're doing this together for the first time because I have not tried out this thing since I made all the updates on this thing. Woo! Woo! Oh boy. Alright, never mind. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. She's a good one. Definitely works good. I'm happy with the adjustments I made, and now just to put some kind of light on it and maybe a strap on there just in case she gets stuck. I can grab her with the tow truck. So Josh, if you ever watch this, we need to go out to your campsite again so that I can attack that one line. Ooh, all my lights are going crazy. I think I'm gonna have to adjust them soon. And here we go down. And we'll head back to the campsite, I think. The temporary campsite. But this is another entrance. We have the main entrance over there for your picture taking ability, especially at night. You can see it better. You can see the waterfall is flowing. You can see the campfire is going. You can see that trailer lights on just in case you have to go inside and go number 1 or number 2. You can see they're cooking on the grill. But I'm curious if I could do something to that. So let's see here. Okay, I thought I was able to dim it down a little bit more, but I guess not. Okay, so the campfire is the campfire, but whew, see, lights are coming on now. All the lights are going crazy now. But as you can see, we had to line the whole trail or the whole upper bridge for Mike Crawl. Therefore, he doesn't really fall off of it anymore. You might still have to add a little bit more, but temporarily, he should be all right. Mike Crawl should not fall off there anymore. I'm just curious. I don't think I tried going up the other side with this thing yet. Maybe we'll try to go up this. I don't think I tried it yet. So let's see if I can get you guys in there without smashing you guys up. There we go. So far this new tripod thing is working good. Let's see if we can get myself up here. It got rutted up pretty good, it looks like. So this is where I used to hit the front bumper, and now I don't. And just like that. I want to say the SCX6 was really good because it helped me with all 4 of these. I have these at my lot across the street, and it pulled them all over here on a cart. It was great. All right, well, let's go park this thing at the campsite. Like I said, you got any questions about the backyard course or the Jimny and modifications or anything on this Gen 8 to get it. Whoops. I think my dog broke that light. 7-point turn here. But when I created this, I created it more for people like myself who like to do video and pictures. Because 90% of the pictures that I've been posting lately are from back here. So, and like I said, as you can see, there's weird little opportunities to take pictures in different areas. We have the creeper in the back. He's got his own creepy little campsite. As you can see, he's a little weird. He's terrible at landscaping. He doesn't keep his area clean. These guys ain't too bad over here. But most of them are out front partying right now, so. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I hope some of you guys that were asking questions about the Jimny and how good it would do at the rock pile downtown in Buffalo can kind of get an idea of how good it would work if you did some slight modifications. The course is getting rutted up pretty good, so it's continuously changing. I like that. Still going to add more. Might change this up one more time, not sure. Yeah. Like I said, once that's moved, we have that's 10, that's 20, so maybe almost 30 more feet to add on to. You will have another, I say this in almost every video, but you'll have another one that comes up and you'll run all along the fence, down the garage. So you have another bypass that'll come down, and I don't know. I'll figure out what I want to do, but maybe there's a man door on that. Maybe it'll come up over the man door, come to the front of the garage, and then head back down. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but a lot more will be added. And as you can see, I feel like a Jedi every time I walk in my backyard. All the lights follow me, as you guys can see. I tried to make it pretty easy so that wherever you go, there's we got lights underneath there too. I wanted it so that in the pitch dark when everybody's here, it will continuously have light. So I don't want dead spots anywhere for anybody. And it seems so far that it works pretty good, that even if you come over here, you still have enough light to see under. There's enough light over there to see over there. Most of these lights will get changed up again once we add on to it. But you know what? Let's see how good the Red Cat really does. This is just a rigged up line I made. Let's see if it'll actually do something over there. Be another good test for it. These are all, a lot of these small round rocks are going into the waterfall creek that I'm in the middle, well, going to build when the shed is moved. But let's see. Yeah, that bumper, these bumpers would have got hung up if I didn't change them. Wow. Okay, a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Kind of changed the trail a little bit here. Well, guess we're finishing backwards, guys. Woo boy. Woo boy. Come on, girl. That one rock moved. And we're back up. And just like that, the Gen8 didn't fail us. Woohoo! This truck's been so good. Before I added the flex, that thing would go right on its nose and drag its nose. But, all right. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, any questions on the backyard course? I don't know if it looks bigger in the video or the pictures, but it's nothing too crazy. A lot to do in a little area, but like I said, comment, let me know if you would like to see more of different vehicles, different live events, maybe like a rescue missions and stuff. But yeah, until next time, I'll try to get back on doing these videos quite often. Like I said, it's been a little crazy lately. I had to back off on some events. But, yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. I'll leave you with that.